Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This is a video for Khan Academy Junior Breakthrough Challenge 2016-17. This time, I've taken my topic to be antimatter. I wanted that people could understand what I say. So, I'm going to make this video as simple as possible so that even a small child could understand what I am speaking. So, I'll start off with what antimatter is actually. So, you might have heard about matter, right? Matter is nothing but things which contain mass, volume, provide resistance to any stress. Antimatter is just opposite to that. Matter is made up of atoms, while antimatter is made up of antiatom. Matter is made up of atoms with protons, neutrons and electrons, while antimatter is made up of positrons, antiprotons and neutrons. You might have studied in your classes that in matter there is atom with nucleus in it, with a neutron, proton and electron revolving around the neutron and proton. But in antimatter, what the case is, in the nucleus there is neutron, antiproton and positron. You might know that electrons have a negative charge while protons have a positive charge. But in antimatters, antiprotons have a negative charge while positrons have a positive charge. Electrons and positrons have almost the same mass. So the theory that protons might be revolving around a neutron and electron is wrong. So this antimatter was actually discovered by Paul Dirac. He was a genius scientist. When he was making his calculations, he came to an equation. You might be studying mathematical equations, right? So you know that for an equation f square is equal to 16, there can be two options. F is equal to root 16, that is f is equal to minus 4, as well as f is equal to 4, right? Same way, what Paul Dirac found was that root e has two options. Root e square, that is minus e and plus e. These two can be the solutions for this equation. So what Paul Dirac thought, that there might be any other atom which could be known as antimatter, which is opposite to the matter. Paul Dirac didn't actually name it antimatter. It was another scientist who introduced this name of antimatter. In particle physics, antimatter is a material composed of antiparticles which have the same mass as particles of ordinary matter but opposite charges. This is what I said earlier, right? So, as I said earlier, that matter is complete opposite of matter except by mass. So, we can think of anti-galaxies, right? We can also think of anti-Earth, anti-Moon, anti-Sun, and also anti-human. But all these theories, according to me, are impossible. During the Big Bang, there were equal amounts of matter as well as antimatter. When Big Bang took place, at that time, both annihilated each other, creating photons. These photons then converted into a matter as well as antimatter pair. These again annihilated and formed a photon. But there was a small possibility that the photon split into a matter and matter pair. These could not annihilate and stayed there in the space. So, just like these, many annihilations, photon splitting took place, and at last what was left was the universe. Thank you.